Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. So, tapping into the energies, what I heard for you is this is where love begins. But before that, I end up singing this song. This song just came to me. Um, Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. The love boat. Da-da-da. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. The love boat. And then I heard this is where love begins. And I said, for Aries, okay. All right. Let's see here. So this is where love begins. This could be anything. It could be love, you're getting your divine partner finally, or it could be love for self. It could be a love for, you find tapping into your creativity and finding what is it that you love to do and capitalizing on this energy. So let's tap into it. I just heard to cut the card. So let's cut the card and get that card that comes, yeah? We have veiled in reverse. Veiled. I usually don't take these in reverse. So we have veiled. So something is hidden. Something is being masked. Something's been masked. What is that? It's a number 38. So 38 could be significant to you. And I'm hearing what love got to do with it. What love or secondhand emotion? 38, which is a number 11. There is something that is being masked as it relates to love. That's what I just heard. Veil. Something is veiled. Is there somebody around you that is pretending? Something is being masked. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get a tarot card for that. Veil. Okay. We have the 7 of Wands here. Yeah. The 7 of Wands with veil. You're becoming into something that is not genuine. That is not real. And you coming into this, or you're going to be coming into this, Aries, is by going within. I'm just looking at the energies surrounding this 7 of Wands. You're called to protect your energy. You're called to protect your energy from others who might be around you that is very pretentious, that might be pretending as if they're for you when genuinely they are not. They're wearing a veil. Someone might be. This is where love begins. This is love for self. You're moving out of a situation where you might felt like somebody was genuinely loving you or in love with you, and you're moving out of that because you're now tapping into the need to love yourself, to go within, because whatever love that was outside of self wasn't genuine, wasn't authentic. Very deep. Let's get 4 cards from this deck to kind of dive a little bit deeper into this energy. So the love begins with you loving self, with you going within. That's why I just got what love got to do with it. Love got to do with it is the love of self, got everything to do with your forward movement. What's this about? Like, what's going on here, source? Whew. What's going on here? What's going on here? We have shadow. This something is definitely, and it came on the fence. I'm led to take it in the upright. Shadow coming in for veil. Something is hidden, or something is coming into light. Something is being unveiled. Shadow. Harmony, love. 2 more cards, Spirit. Thank you. Deception and envy. 1 more card, Spirit. Thank you. Moving on in the reverse. This is going to sacrifice in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is going to be a long reading. I feel it. I feel it. There is something that is hidden. Something is behind the veil that has to do with harmony. You're coming into oneness with yourself, and you're coming back into oneness with a divine partner. There was somebody that is around you that is very deceptive and very envious, that want to keep you stuck. They don't want you to move on. You're moving away from a relationship that was very pretentious, that was in the shadow. This is what I'm getting. Yes, we're gonna dive deep with the tarot cards. Let's clarify shadow. Why is shadow here? Why is shadow here? Why is shadow here? In the reverse, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Something was not working out. This relationship that you're moving from, that you're called to know, all that love and attention that you have poured into this person, you're called to pour it back into self. It wasn't working. It wasn't working. And this is why you're called to pour it back into self. Anything else with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse? We have the 5 of Swords. Yes, in reverse. You're moving out of this energy. This competitive energy. Maybe this person was secretly competing with you. Believe me, you can have you might have been once blinded by this, because it was veiled. It was in the shadows. So you were blinded by it. You're now removing yourself from this energy though. I'm feeling like you're now aware of it, because you're now going within with the 7 of Wands here. Putting up healthy boundaries. The world here. You're breaking the cycle. You're breaking the cycle. Death. You're breaking the cycle. New beginnings coming in with harmony. Yeah? You're not confused about this situation anymore. So a divine partner is coming in, a divine relationship is coming in. Or this could be for some of you, a divine relationship with Source and with yourself. And you're not confused anymore, because the veil has been lifted about this deceptive envy, jealousy energy. You see, the cycle of, as it relates to this, is being closed. It's put to death, and it's going to be rebirthed in something that is very harmonious. Harmony. Let's get the cards for harmony. Why is harmony here? You're not in the sea. The 7 of Cups come back. You're not indecisive about this anymore. Something is moving swiftly. You're coming out of this. You're coming out of this swiftly. You're clear. You have all the information that you need. You get message from Source to let you know that this is a very deceptive envy situation. This person is very pretentious, as if they love you. What love got to do with it? This is now where love begins. Yeah, this is where your love boat starts to move, or want to move forward, but somebody don't want you to move forward. Somebody wants you to remain stuck. Deceptive and envy. Let's get a card for deceptive and envy. Deceptive and he's wearing a mask. We have mask, veil, mask, shadow. This Something is, you're moving into the, you're moving into the light. You're seeing the light. You're seeing the light, and you're moving outside of this right now. But let's get a card, as I said, for this deceptive energy. Why is this deceptive energy here? Who and what is this about? We have a card in reverse. We have the Ace of Rods. Something that is not authentic, something is that doesn't have any integrity. Something, this is an energy that is not from source. This is an energy that is not divine. You see, and you're called to put up your 7 of Rods, 7 of Wands, protection against this deceptive energy. You see, one more card for deception. One more card for deception. The Knight of Rods in reverse, with the Star being in reverse. This person was dimming your light. This person didn't want you to move forward. We have move on in reverse. It's like a codependency energy. I'm getting a succubi kind of an energy. Yeah? Who wants to drain you, who wants to attach to you constantly, who doesn't want you to move on. But you're moving away from this because you know, coming into the realization of what is going on, who or what this situation is about. It's a love relationship. I'm getting. For some of you, it not necessarily be a love relationship. It could be a family dynamics, as I always say. It could be anything that you're dealing with. Take it as it resonates. But it has to do with some deceptive envy energy that is false, that has a veil, that you might have thought at one point that is love, and it's not. Love begins when you put up your healthy boundaries against this energy that is veiled, and go within and start loving on yourself. And when you start loving on yourself, then this the divine harmony, love begins. You see, anything else with this deceptive energy? Anything else with deceptive energy? We have the 6 of Pentacles coming out here. And if you look at that scale, that scale is bringing up, is really coming out to me. It's like Spirit is saying, like, this is not a balanced situation going on here. You want something that is balanced. You want something that reciprocates. This wasn't a reciprocating energy. We have move on in reverse. Now, why is move on here in reverse? This person didn't want you to move on, or doesn't want you to move on. Why move on here in reverse? Why move on here in reverse? 3 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. This person caused you a lot of heartache and pain. This is a backstabbing energy. This is a deceptive energy, envy energy. You're moving out of it with this 3 of Swords in reverse. But this person do not want you to move forward. Yeah? I'm hearing it could be a third party situation where you're in a relationship where this person might be cheating. Yeah, or might be, you know, that you finally find your divine partner and you're stuck in a relationship where you're trying to get out of, because you know that is not divine, and this person just holding on to you for dear life. Like, yeah. Like, that's what I'm getting. The moon is here. So this person is hiding in the dark, in the shadows. Yeah, we have the 6 of Rods here. Doesn't want you to be celebrated, doesn't want you to come into the harmony, in harmony with your divine counterpart, with your divine partner. Wants to hold on to you. It's very emotional. Anything else with this moon? Why is this moon here? Why is this moon here? As it relates to move on. Why is this moon here? We have here the Page of Cups. There is some illusion that was over, there was some illusion going on. There's some obsessive self of energy going on here. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Let's dive a little deeper. You know, that's what we do here. Let's dive a little deeper to see what's going on here for you. As it relates to this veil, as it relates to this reading, this love energy. Let me just cut the card again. I heard cut the cards. Somebody has grown very obsessed with the Nine of Cups in reverse. What did I say, Aries? This person don't want you to leave. This person don't want you to go. This person is dependent. This person do not want you to come into the energy of your abundance and all that you have put into the universe. This person is obsessed. I just heard cut the cards. So you're dealing with an obsessive person. Wow. Aries, 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 Aries. Time to move away. The Chariot. Time to move away from this deceptive envy energy that does not want to move on, that pretends as if they love you, that is wearing a mask and hiding in the shadow, doesn't want to let you go because they are codependent on you. Yeah, they are obsessed with you, unhealthy. This is not a connection or a partnership from the divine. It could be a partner as it relates to job or somebody you hire. You have to just fire them, let them go. Take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Aries? This is not it. This is not it. This is not it. Yeah? So you're called to move away from this deceptive energy. I feel like you know within yourself, and I feel like it's time for you to address this situation. Yeah? So as for you to move on, rid yourself of this energy and move forward. Yeah? Let me know how this resonates. Hope it resonates to some extent. Let me know. There is this cycle is being broken with the world here and with the death card being here. You're going to come into harmony with your divine partner. Divine partner could be divine partnering with yourself, divine partnering with source, or literally coming with a partner that is from the divine. Yeah? Listen, until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your week.